Hello, my fellow communities, Nigerian communities in Leeds and in Yorkshire, in the United Kingdom and back at home. You're welcome to the Nigerian Yorkshire Communities Network, UKCIC. And thanks to everybody that is on our YouTube. Thanks for everybody that is putting comments. Whenever we see your comment, we respond to it. Just quickly, I'm going to update you about the National Identification Number. We are one of the agents, FEPs that work in Leeds, in Armley. Our center is at the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC group, and we're based in Pickering Mount, Armley in Leeds, Ls12 2QG. Now, just to give you an update, as you can know, the NIN enrollment system, which is being managed by NIMC, National Identity Management Commission in Abuja, they've been doing a lot of upgrade. The upgrade has taken so much time. It has dragged a lot of people that want to do their Nigerian passport, people that want to do NIN for their children, people that have suspended NIN, BVN generated NIN, even people that want to do modification for an adult or children. And to be honest with you, me too, I've been so frustrated with the system, but I can tell you today we have a very good news. Good news is that our system is now back on. The old system that we were using, obviously, the Nigerian government, which is NIMC, which is the National Identification Management Commission, had to demobilize that and delete it. And we have to buy another license because so it costs a lot of people more money, more stress. And some family have been waiting for NIN to be done for the past 4 months. But I think we are now I think the water have now settled. We are now back into the system. So I want to give you an update that NIN enrollment at the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC group in Armley Leeds Ls12 2QG is now fully working. We are now working. If you want to do enrollment, I'm going to break it down for you now. Just bear with me. So basically, we have had a lot of people. The software that we're using is the NIMC assisted program. It's a new software that we're using, and this is version 1.30. And every agent that is working as a third party for the National Identification Management Commission in Abuja under the Ministry of Interior. So all of us works under the Ministry of Interior, really. But we're just a third party, and it's a very, National Ministry of Interior handles the security of Nigeria, and the NIN is a security number. So what I tend to tell people is that people have to be patient. That sometimes that we're doing enrollment and maybe there might be a network issue. You just have to be patient. Some people have not been patient, and to be honest with you is that during the time when NIMC was doing an upgrade, we've had some people have been so upset. They want to do my child's visa. I want to do my passport. I want to upgrade my UK residential. I want to do my COS, and some people have to go a legal way, by going to go and do their children or their adults on etc. You are not doing yourself a favor. If you have gone to someone in Oluwole for people to help you to do an NIN, you don't think that thing is going to come back and bite you. You have put your children and yourself into jeopardy, into danger, and you'll be flagged up by NIMC, by the Nigerian government, and it's just a matter of time where your NIN will be suspended. And to be honest with you, it's an arrestable offense, because you need to understand that the NIN is a security number. This is why before you enroll, we tell people to come to the center. We want to identify you. It's not that we want to waste your time. That is the procedure. Some people will come here, will say, look at this Nigerian system. The British system is simple. The British system have built their own system right from 18th century, 17th century, 10th century. We Nigerian government, we're just trying to set our own. And what the Nigerian government is trying to do is trying to streamline everybody. Before you can do NIN now, you need to get your national population attestation for an adult or for children. The procedure is there. If you go to National Population website, go to services and click. And if you have a child born in the UK or diaspora, you click foreign registration. If you're an adult, you need to do attestation for an adult. What you will need an affidavit for that. I've said that in our last YouTube. You need an affidavit. And if you cannot do that affidavit, we can help you. What we tend to do is that you can, they now do a remote swearing affidavit where is a prerequisite, is a requirement for you to do your attestation on the national population. The national population is a department. NIMC is another department. Nigerian Immigration Service is another department. Okay? So now, as the NIN enrollment for adults and children, we are now fully set up. So especially now, for those people that their NIN is suspended, we can help you now to restore your NIN if your NIN is suspended. And there's so many reasons why some people's NIN is suspended. You know, some people have done something illegal, something naughty. You know, when they ask you to do NIN, you have NIN already, then you go and do another NIN in another center. Or maybe you do something, or because you have someone, your brother can help you to do NIN while you're here. The NIN enrollment is a physical activity. We, the agent that we work as a security agent, we have to identify you. And if we see any illegal attitude from any Nigerian that is doing illegal stuff or calling Oluwole, we will report you to the Ministry of Interior. We will report you to the Nigerian government. It's just a matter of time they will pick you up. You know, so this is why we're here. Now, if you want to do BVN generated NIN, we have a solution for this now. We can regularize your NIN, and once you come in, if you go on our, so that is our logo. If you go on our website, or if you send a message to us, if you want to do NIN, just ring our number 447702577580. We can help you. Our number again, if you want to do your NIN, is 447702577580. You can give us a call on 0113-873-0617, or you can visit our website www.nycn.org.uk. Our organization is well trained. We have the equipment, some of the equipment for the NIN. This is one of the equipment. This is an Android equipment that we can use to help you to enroll. Now, as we said, we have a solution for BVN generated NIN. What does that mean? For those of you that your BVN is starting with 222 or 221, you've already have NIN somewhere. So you now fall into the category of BVN generated NIN. What that means is that you already have NIN. So how do we do that? So if you come back to us to say, NYCN, my BVN is starting with 222 or 221, we will now tell you to register, make a payment, come to our office, then we will now put your finger on this thing. We can put your finger on here. So if you put your finger like this, once you put your finger, we will be able to get all your database, everything. It will bring it out. It will now be able to give us your NIN, and now we can now regularize that NIN. All we need to do is to update your NIN. So just for the people with BVN NIN generated, that means that if your BVN is starting with 222 or 221, you know, you just have to find a center. If you're in Leeds, come to our center. We will do you a very good job. You remember that we are a Nigerian Yorkshire community, and our organization is for Nigerian family, students, and businesses, you know, all over Yorkshire. So if you want to do your NIN, you're safe. Your money is safe in our business community account, you know. But if you have NIN with 222 or 221, you just have to register as usual. Then we will bring you inside. We'll give you an appointment once you make a payment. Once the payment will be payment proof, our finance department will alert us. We will now bring you in on an appointment. You will now put your hand on this machine. Then on that machine, I will be able to generate and find your NIN. We will now update your NIN with your current details. Remember that those of you that have done NIN 10 years ago is your old picture. Maybe some people, even the name they're not bearing now. So those are all those things that we have to update it. Okay? Just stay tuned with me, please. So as I was saying, the reason why I like to explain this in a layman's way is basically that to help you. You know, it's not that I don't have anything to do. I have things to do. I want to explain it in a layman's way. We have been trained, and technically, you will not be able to understand if I start talking in the technical terms of the NIN enrollment. So that is it. Now, if your NIN is suspended because you have been naughty, maybe you have done something very bad. Some people, you know, their NIN is suspended because some people said, the name of my old NIN is John. Now I'm now bearing David. So you now go to another center, try to go and enroll under that David. They will block you. Because by the time you bring your hand, whether you go to that center, it's the same finger. This finger does not change it. By the time you come to our center, you print this finger, I will find your old details. That is the process. Okay? It's very, very simple. So now we can say that we have a solution for fresh child. If you want to do fresh child registration, we can do it for you. If you want to do so if you want to move the data of your child from we call it ERCR migration. What that means is that if your child has had NIN at the age of below 16, now your child is now above 18, you have to do an ERCR migration. That means that we have to move your child's data from child to adult. Then you need to register and you book us in. We will help you with that. It's very simple. Because if you try to use your child's NIN, which your child is now more than 16, but you did the NIN when it was below 16, that NIN will not work. Let's, for example, you want to do it to use it to do Nigerian passport. You will have problems. Okay? This is why we have a solution for ERCR migration. That's from child to adult. Suspended NIN, if your NIN is suspended and it's saying it's suspended, you know, there was a lady that came to this office. He wanted to use the NIN to do their children, but he didn't know that the NIN was suspended until she now put her hand onto this system. And immediately I did that, and I now showed her, I said, your NIN is suspended. You need to go and solve the problem. Luckily, we had the other parent's NIN that was okay, which is the dad. Okay? That is the suspended. BVN generated, remember, if you have a BVN that is starting with 222 or 221, that means that your NIN, your BVN has already generated NIN for you. You have to register with our center or any center that is near you. Then they will be able to help you to find your NIN under that BVN of 222 or 221. Then they will be able to regularize it for you. It's very simple. We can do pre-enrollment as well. So now, for those people that wants to do adult modification, we don't have a system for that. If you want to do adult modification, you just have to go on Google, type in NIMC self-service modification. NIMC has now created an online solution for adult modification. If you want to modify, whether you want to change your name, date of birth, address, or phone number, if you're an adult over 16, you need to visit online, Google, type in NIMC self-modification service. Because the NIMC has now created a self-service for that particular tax. So if you're an adult, you want to do modification, date of birth, name. Some people want to change their name from their maiden name to their husband's name. Some people have been using the wrong date of birth illegally. They now want to change it to their own date of birth. You have to do everything online. Okay? And you need to have an affidavit to prove yourself that you are the one. You need to go and swear an affidavit. If you don't know where to get affidavit, come to us. We will help you to do an affidavit. We have a partnership with high courts in Nigeria and a lawyer in Nigeria. They will help you to do everything. We will charge you. We will charge you because we need to put our own fee. It's simple, you know. So this is what we do, and that's why you see I take my time to update our NIN that is going on. Okay, so it's simple as that. So, and if you want to do a child modification, now we're going to be doing that eventually, but we don't have a solution for that. So you need to keep on checking. This is why I do a regular update on our NIN. I do a regular update on the NIS contactless app for the Nigerian e-passport application. We can help you with that as well. You know, if you want to do your Nigerian e-passport from application to biometric to even submitting everything in the post office, will call us. We'll give you one-off fee. You pay us. Out of that money, we'll pay for the Nigerian passport, whether 5 years or 10 years. We will bring you in to come and do the biometrics, your finger. Your finger is very important for your passport. Okay? And we will do the rest. Once you pass the fingerprint, we will collect your old passport. We'll go and post it. Then hopefully in a week's time, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they will post your passport. Okay? But I want you to understand that the process the Nigerian government is trying to do is to streamline all the Nigerian data into one space. What that means is that they want to connect the national population who is handling your date of birth. They have now connected it to NIN, NIMC, and from NIMC, they've connected the NIN to Nigerian Immigration Service that gives you the Nigerian passport. So what that means is that if someone else just wake up today and said, oh, I want to get a fresh Nigerian passport, or I want to renew my Nigerian passport. If you don't have NIN, you can't do Nigerian passport. Now, if you want to do NIN, you have to go and register your date of birth, whether for your child or yourself, at the National Population website. If you go to that website, go on the National Population, click Service, then you'll be able to see which one belongs to you. Foreign birth, etc. And also, the foreign birth, you can use it if your child was born in Nigeria, because at the moment, I can't see a solution for every children that is born in Nigeria. And everybody has to do this national population. It will now give you a reference number with 2 letters and 14 digits. That reference is what you bring to our center. Then we will now use it to enroll you on the NIN. It's simple. So there are 2 steps now. Whenever you call us, you will get a 2-step information. The first step is for parents to register their child on the National Population Commission website. This is for you to get a certificate reference number and a certificate. Once you do that, you go to step 2. You now registered on our NIN Google form. You make a payment, send us a payment proof. We'll now send you an appointment. It's a very simple thing. But some families cannot do that. Some families and parents, I'm sorry, they're too lazy to do that. And we need to focus. You know, our job is to help you to get your NIN, to renew your Nigerian passport. We can help you. If you want to do your Nigerian passport, if you're 18 and over, we will use the NIS contactless app to help you. It's as simple as that. You don't need to go to London. If you're 18 and over, you're renewing, we can use the NIS contactless app to help you. Okay? But if you have a child of 18, 17 below, or 18 below, they have to go to London. Because you know that the Nigerian government will only give child of 17 below 5 years. They're not going to give them 10 years. And if you don't do it now, you're delaying the inevitable. You're not going to get appointment. Appointment now is now going to January, February for any appointment in London. If you lose your passport, you know, and basically you have to go to London, you know, etc. So, and this is where you do a police report, you do a lost case application, you know, you have to pay a postal order of £150. These are people that have lost their passport. They have to go to London. They have to do an affidavit of lost case, etc. You don't want to lose your Nigerian passport. I'm telling you, lose the British passport instead. Because if you lose your Nigerian passport, you'll suffer. You know, when I do this YouTube, I tell people the truth. People might not like it, but that is the reality of life. Some people doesn't like to hear the truth. You know, don't lose your Nigerian passport because you will suffer. You will spend so much money. You will have to go to London. You cannot use the NIS contactless app. Okay? So, just to give you an update, I'm giving you an update on our NIN enrollment in Armley in Leeds. We are now operating fully. If you want to do anything, give us a call. Our number is 07702 577 580 0113 873 0617. Our website is www.nycn.org.uk. Tell your friends, tell your family. We are now functioning and we have a very good system that we can use to help you. Everybody, the reason for this update today is generally about NIN people, Bvn-Nin generated. Now we have a solution for that. We have a solution for NIN that is suspended as well. So for those of you that want to do add-on modification, whether your name, your date of birth, phone number, please go online. Is now you have to use the online services which is created by the NIMC. If you type in self-service, NIMC self-service, you will do your modification yourself. Okay? It's simple. So I just want to give you an update of our NIN enrollment in Armley in Leeds. Very quick and easy, and we're ready to support you. But you have to be patient with us, please. We don't want people coming here, start shouting, I want to do my visa. I don't want. Where were you since all these days that you did not do your NIN? You did not use your Nigerian passport. You leave it to the lastminute.com. You know? So at the end of the day, there's a lot of things. This is why you see Nigerians, a lot of Nigerians here, they have British passport, but they can't even renew their Nigerian passport. It's only when they have emergency going to Nigeria, or I want to go and do something, is when they will be running earth and scatter. I want to do my Nigerian passport today. I want to do this. I want to do my child passport. Don't procrastinate. Do everything. Get your Nigerian passport. Get your NIN for yourself and your children. Even for a child that is born today, we will do the NIN enrollment for your child. Okay? But the first step is to visit national population. Okay? Get the national population birth certificate reference for your child. Then you can bring that reference number to come and do your NIN enrollment at our center. You have to register before you come to our center. You can't just walk in. You have to call us. We will send you a link. You register on Google Form. You make a payment. Then our admin will tell us that we should now send you an appointment. Okay? So my name is Engineer J. Skolawole. I'm the founder and the president. And I'm always here to help you with your NIN, with your Nigerian passport. If you don't want to go to London, if you're 18 and over, we will use the NIS contactless app to help you. We have the lighting. We have the equipment here. And that is why we're here, you know, and etc. So may the Lord continue to bless all of you. May Allah bless you. Okay, so that is the update from Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network. More updates on the NIN enrollment will come. And this update of the YouTube is about people that have the Bvn-Nin generated and suspended NIN. We now have a solution for you. We can now help you to restore your NIN. If it's suspended, we can now help you to restore your Bvn-Nin generated so that you can carry on with your update of your residential visa, etc. Okay? Good luck to everybody and speak to you soon. Bye. God bless you. Thank you.